What up? What up? What up? What up? You already know what it is. You have just entered the war zone. Now, yes, we have a lot going on this year, don't we? It's just a lot. So much going on. Yes. Okay, so much going on. Now, I I have to admit, I was right. I mean, I was right, and most importantly, I want to admit to the public, or at least make the public aware of who was on this particular topic first and foremost. Who was the blogger that brought all of the attention and sort of like a new type of wave to YouTube, to the online streets regarding particular instances when it comes to people being pow down. And it's like, as a community, when we see this online, somebody being pow down, it does something to us inside. And it's like, damn, we almost feel hopeless, or not hopeless, we almost feel helpless, to the point where we're not able to help those particular people, right? That's almost always the case, right? But now it's to the point where us content creators can get right online and get right to the masses and let you know what's going on. All right. And the blogger who I seen on the whole Mo3 ordeal, Yellow Beezy, Trap Boy Freddy, Gomez. Nobody's mentioning Gomez right now, y'all. Nobody's mentioning Gomez right now. These people are going to more than likely be wrapped up now that the cards are going to fall. The house of cards are falling because they got Yellow Beezy. And it was Duke Faro. Duke Faro was the first blogger on top of this particular case here. Not only that, Duke Faro is the first blogger that I've seen to actually take a case that had nothing to do with the actual public per se, but it did have something to do with the public because it was put into the public's eye. But Duke Faro was name dropping. Yo, Duke Faro was name dropping, calling Yellow Beezy Yellow Belly. Remember that? He's calling him Yellow Belly. Uh, he was calling Trap Boy Freddy Trap Girl Freddy. Y'all remember that? And I remember all of a lot of the bloggers that you are seeing now with their large platforms, their huge pages, and 100,000, 200,000, 50,000, what have you, 30,000, what have you. A lot of those pages, really, that you see right now, and I'm going to say a lot of them, came up from the Mo3 case, okay? But they came up because they seen what Duke Faro was doing, befriended Duke Faro, learned the game from Duke Faro, and then turned on Duke Faro. So these people ganged up, these bloggers ganged up together, y'all, to take out their so-called enemy, their op, which was Duke Faro. And what I mean by ganged up, they started streaming together, cool, but they were getting foul behind the scenes. They were reporting his page, just like me. I was going through it. Views went down out of nowhere. Duke Faro's pages were tooken. Now, my pages was not took for this particular incident. My pages were being heavily scrutinized because of my political beliefs. All right. And that's what was going on. All right. But hopefully we are out of the shadow banned department. All right. We speak that into existence. My channel is out of the shadow banned department. Okay. And I have these bloggers. I have some receipts. I had a lot more receipts. I had to delete a lot of those receipts because, again, YouTube was heavily scrutinizing what I was doing at the time. I remember that. So, but the receipts that I did keep, I would say they are formidable. So, I don't know if you know Sko, all right? Say no to Sko, right? So, Sko is a blogger out in the, I want to say out in the D area. And he was running with Lil Flip at one time. But you got to remember, a lot of these celebrities, they didn't know about the internet. The internet just came, right? So a lot of people that was affiliated to these celebrities wanted to learn the game when it came to the new era of making money and blogging. And Sko was one of those characters. Sko wanted to learn the ins and outs of blogging. So he also was a friend of Yella Beezy. Okay, so Sko is a friend of Yella Beezy. Sko puts it in his broadcast that he's friends with Yella Beezy. He puts up photos between them two. I'm not sure if he had Yella Beezy on one time on his live that he actually got Yella Beezy to respond or something like that, or Yella Beezy got on his live or something to that magnitude. I'm trying to remember, but I know that they are affiliated for sure. And that's Sko, say no to Sko. That's what he called himself, and Yella Beezy. Now, Sko, I remember me just sitting back, just watching. You know how I do, y'all. You know how the war zone doing, cruising these YouTube streets. You know how I do, watching, probing, right? And I was just watching because I personally did not like that a rapper, black man, was gunned down on an expressway like that. I didn't like that. I didn't like that. I didn't like the message it sent. I just didn't like it. So I instantly started following the Mo3 case. Now, as I'm looking for more information on what happened, I'm like, yo, what the freak happened? We don't live in Dallas, so we don't get their local news. So other than that, other than CNN or ABC or MSNBC, any of these large platforms broadcasting it, it's like we didn't know what was going on. But when I stumbled across Duke Faro, Duke Faro was reporting from the ground on what was going on with Mo3, upsetting everybody because allegedly these people had it so sewn up out there to where they even had parts of law enforcement sewn up. And this is all coming out. So they've had law enforcement tied up, and therefore a dude in the streets talking on their business and putting it out there. Nah, they got to see Duke Faro on in some capacity, you know. But Sko was a follower of Duke Faro. Sko wanted to learn from Duke Faro. Sko got in touch with Duke Faro and wanted to put himself in the game. Duke Faro, not being a hater, accepted him, accepted that he wanted to help champion what was going on. Now, do you think this guy, Yella Beezy, sent Sko as a spy? Because I find it pretty odd that Sko would want to befriend would want to befriend Duke Faro when Duke Faro is over there calling Yella Beezy Yella Belly. So why, if Sko is if Sko is affiliated with Yella Belly, according to Duke Faro, right? So, but we know for a fact Sko is friends with Yella Beezy. We know that for a fact. Why would Sko attempt to befriend Duke Faro and then turn on him? And then turn on him. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. I'm gonna get Duke Faro on. I'm gonna get Duke Faro right now on the live with me. Hold up. Oh, all right. Hold up. Hold up. Let me do it like this. We're gonna get Duke Faro on the live right now because this is groundbreaking, and I believe that I bet you I'm the first one to uncover this so-called conspiracy between Sko and Yalla Belly. Hold up. 1 second. Let me get Duke on here right now. Hold up. Duke, Okay. Yeah, Duke's about to come up on here in here. So, all right. So check this out. So, and I'm glad that's actually perfect timing. Just before I was about to play the video for y'all and really dig into this live stream here, he came with perfect precision. Okay, so now Sko, again, let's get back on track here. Sko is friends with Yella Belly, Yella Beezy. Sko page blew up. Why did it blow up? Because of Duke Faro, obviously. This is obvious, right? And this is just one blogger that I'm giving you. There are many, many more big bloggers with big platforms, is what I'm saying, and big personalities that learned the game from Duke Faro. Okay, let me see something. All right, so let me see. Learned the game from Duke Faro. Now, Sko and Duke Faro been going at it for quite some time. Why are they going at it? Does that make any sense? When Sko got in touch with Duke Faro, and then he all of a sudden has this malicious, vile, venomous intent for Duke Faro out of nowhere. I mean, out of nowhere. I remember me watching as a fan of what Duke was doing, right? I'm like, wow, that's hot. And then I'm like, okay, I like how people are coming around Duke Faro, help him out. You know what I'm saying? Uh, work as a unit together, work as allies with one another. I was liking that. So I liked when Sko came over to uh, Duke. Now, I was even watching Sko before he blew up. You know, I wasn't watching him religiously, but I would here and there dip in and see what he's talking about because he's out there with those, you know, in the South, and he was out there with around Lil Flip in them. So I was seeing what was going on, you know what I'm saying, and seeing if he had any insight. So I remember him I thought he was just being real innocent, genuine, things like that. I really did. And then when he got with Duke Faro, I was like, yeah, that's fire. I was like, okay, that's fire. He would Faro, that's fire. But then, so as he's with Faro, this is what I'm seeing right here. Let me show you this.
And that nigga hit my inbox last night. That nigga hit my inbox on some real rah-rah shit. I had to explain to that nigga what this shit really was, my nigga. I said, look here, my nigga. You way the fuck out there in St. Louis, nigga. I asked you to fight already, bitch ass nigga. You didn't want to fight, my nigga. Like, this ain't no, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
So what's going on is Duke Faro was having a problem with this other blogger called the Most Hated Blogger. All right. All of these bloggers were attempting to go after Duke Faro. So if they weren't attempting to befriend Duke Faro, they were attempting to go after him. But they were only attempting to befriend him to learn the game from him and steal the spotlight because Duke had the spotlight. I mean, seriously. He even got it on with Gilly the Kid. Him and Gilly got it on as far as online sparring, and Duke had the spotlight. I mean, it was Duke and nobody else. When it was Duke and nobody else. When it come to Mo3, it was Duke, Faro, and nobody else. He had the spotlight that big. Seriously. These are all facts. All right. So everybody I remember was trying to get with Duke Faro, get around him and all that. And at the time, I was doing my little blogging, but I was more on, like I just started doing it kinda. So I was, taking it serious. So I was more getting on as entertainment, watching other bloggers, right? And but me, I was more predicated on my pro-blackness, my FBA people, what the Democratic Party was doing to us, things like that. So I was being shadow banned off the muscle. You know what I'm saying? And but thank God has taken me out of the shadow ban department. So let's roll on. So now you have Sko coming out of nowhere, contacting Duke Faro to talk about what's going on with the Most Hated Blogger. And I did like that at the time because I felt like Duke needed some allies. So you know what I'm saying? Like why is anybody going at Duke Faro and all he's doing is attempting to get to the bottom of what happened with Roy Lee and Mo3. What's wrong with that? And I didn't understand why these people are going at him. I didn't understand it. So I'm literally just watching, just observing. And I don't know. Let me see.
With that weak shit, my nigga. I said, keep this shit on the internet, nigga, where your ass belong, nigga, in that living room, nigga. I said, you don't go outside, nigga. Stop it, bro. Stop it, bro. Stop it. You don't go outside, nigga. Like, cut this kind of shit. This shit is foolery, nigga. I thought, nigga, get off Rainwater, fam. Accusing a man.
Get off of Rainwater, y'all. You tell them get off of Rainwater. Why are you telling them get off of Rainwater? Know what I'm saying? But the craziest thing is, Sko was after Rainwater at first, but then I'm like, hold on, he's jamming with Rainwater after, like, it just went to he's with Duke Faro, but then then Sko is attempting to get after. Sko is attempting to get after this guy, right? most hated blogger and all of that. But Duke Faro, I mean, Sko wants to get after Rainwater. But in a blink of an eye, I mean like that. He got on a blog and started telling everybody, yo, get off of Rainwater's back, this, that, and the third. We'll tap into that, but let's move on.
Man, he talking about I'm from the projects, nigga. I'm from the projects. I said, nigga, if you from the projects, you breaking all rules right now, nigga.
You seen Fag House? The nigga Fag House say he talked to Rain, and you know what I'm saying, brother, da. He apologized for talking about him stuttering and all this other weird shit. He changing his narrative now. Like, bro, what the fuck? Like, why did, like, come on, say y'all niggas playing on the net, dog.
I let that shit go. I ain't fucking with that nigga no more, dog. I let that nigga go. I asked him the nigga said he wanted the box. He gonna whoop me in Rainwater. I said, hey, nigga, $200, $150, get me a plane ticket. I ain't coming with nobody. I will pull up, nigga, and we can get in the ring. Nigga, we can get behind the airport. Nigga, we can get, that nigga don't understand.
Hey, yo, Duke. Let me see where Duke is at. Yo, Duke about to come on. Pause. But check this out. I didn't know Sko be wanting the box and all that. Hey, yo, Faro, you know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, if it's like that, you know what I mean? If the war is still on, because I'm pretty sure I challenged before, hey, Sko, if, you know what I'm saying? You know, if Sko want to get in the ring, if he still want to do that, we can do that. You know what I'm saying? We can do this tag team, or we can, you know, I can just get in the ring with Sko. You know what I'm saying? That would be a nice one. You know what I'm saying? I think that would be nice. You know? I think that'd be nice. What y'all think? Would that be nice? Me getting in the ring with Sko? What y'all think? Huh?
Understand, fam. Us Texas boys, my nigga, fight ain't shit but a workout to us. It's just exercise. It's just a sport, my nigga.
Yeah.
It's just a sport, fam. I just want to work out with you real quick, my nigga. I ain't gonna be emotional afterward, my nigga. We can work out.
I want to work out. I want to work out too. I want to work out too. What's good?
Let me show y'all something. I got this in the he shed, y'all. This for you niggas. And
Yo, on some real, Sko got put on after this live right here that Sko is on with Duke Faro put Sko on. This live right here. This live right here got him in the game right here.
And I got 2 pair of boxing gloves too, man. Some new little bitches, you understand? For you niggas that like it. Once I, you know what I mean, I got my over my jet lag. We're gonna pull out the puncher, you dig what I'm saying?
Yeah, see? That nigga know about that, fam. Yeah,
what I'm on the daily.
Bro, you be fam. I be laughing when you be pressing that nigga during his live, bro. I be laughing, bro. You be pressing that nigga during his live, fam. You be pissing that nigga off, bro. I be laughing every time nigga bring your name. I be laughing. That nigga Duke still that nigga ass, boy.
Y'all hear Sko? Sko loving Duke Faro, huh? Huh? He a fan of Duke Faro. He was a fan. He was a fan. The thing is, don't be capping. I told you. I told you. I was a fan. I was sitting there watching Duke Faro's content as a fan. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I like what he's doing as far as, you know, just his boldness. That was pretty bold, man. You know? And guess who else learned the game from Duke Faro? But we're not going to get into that just yet. But Charleston White. I mean, again, he's in the pool of these big bloggers, big platforms that got the game directly from Duke Faro. Not just the game, got put on by Duke Faro.
That nigga Duke, that nigga, boy, Duke will give that nigga hell, boy. But say, shout out to Roy Lee family and everything you've been doing, man. You've been putting everybody on.
Y'all see that Chi Radio? That's actually my old Instagram right there, Chi Radio. But even if you type it in Instagram now, you'll still see some of my videos and all of that. But I actually changed the name Chi Radio on on Instagram to Hood Hop Music Group. Shout out to Jaquan, Hood Hop Music Group. Jaquan is touring right now. He's out the country with Nelly right now. They touring. Let's go.
Them shirts, man. I gotta go get my shirts. I seen you, so I said, man, Duke
Go
ain't
get
got
them
that shit.
hoes.
I need to pull up.
Get them all.
I go get. I said, my nigga Duke pulled up. He's showing love for them kids over there. He putting, you know,
Yeah.
he's putting on. I gotta
And
pull
guess
up, man.
what?
I gotta
All
pull
the
up.
proceeds go to his children. He got 5 kids. So anytime y'all buy a shirt, man, you putting their future at you know what I mean, in the forefront of your frontal lobe. You dig what I'm
Nah,
saying? Okay.
hey, keep doing what you doing, my nigga. We Texas boys, fam. You dig?
Yeah.
Texas boys, nigga. This some Dallas shit, nigga. Niggas don't understand, bruh.
Hey, the F stand for Faro, dog.
Ooh, I think got the pool out there, these whole ass niggas, man. Hey, see, niggas sleep. Look, these niggas sleep. Hey, niggas sleeping on a country boy like you, niggas got that land out there, nigga, and all that shit. I see you, nigga. I see you out there doing that goddamn land and shit, nigga. You living the way that G supposed to live, nigga. Shit.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's a, yeah, trust me. Hey, that's my goal one day. Get me a nice house away from every motherfucking body, nigga. You feel me, nigga? Blow that good gas and shit, nigga. Invite some bitches over, get butt naked and shit, nigga. That's my dream, nigga.
Exactly. Stay out the way. Maintain progress and growth. Develop.
Yeah.
Only thing that's supposed to be going right now. Everything else is uncivilized.
I already know, bro. I already know. You know what I mean? But now, nigga, keep doing your thing. You know, I mean, I tell niggas all the time, man, fuck with Duke Faro, man. You know, that nigga, he showed a lot of niggas this internet game in Dallas, my nigga. He showed a lot of us niggas this whole blogger shit, bro. Yeah, I'm talking about.
I'm telling you, man, look, being on the internet is too much money to get on here.
Man,
Yeah,
bro.
man. You can be doing anything. You could be selling anything. You feel what I'm saying? Once you get the website and all this social media shit, this is free advertisement. Once you hit, it's like hitting the lottery. Once you actually hit the right number on here and you hit the use.
Look, you giving them the game. Right? Look, you giving them the game. Dude's super attentive right now. Know what I'm saying? He's super attentive. He was all over the place the whole time. You know what I'm saying? Smoking his weed, just moving around. Now he's super attentive, eyes locked in. Dude giving him the game because that's just what he came for. And I believe he came to sabotage what Duke was doing. Know what I'm saying? Because of Yellow Belly.
Use the right content, people gonna follow you and watch you until you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Something else better come along.
Hey, you new to the game? How you think I'm doing so far, fam? I'm new to the game. I just jumped in.
See? Y'all see that, right? Hit that like button if y'all see that. Hit that like button if y'all heard that.
In this bitch, my nigga, a couple weeks ago, bro. I just jumped in this shit.
Hey, I love receipts. Hey, y'all heard that? Couple of weeks ago, run into Duke Faro, run into the altar. This dude ran to the altar and then turned his back on God. He ran to the altar and then just did that. That's just not right, bro. And I don't mean that in the literal sense about God. But let's go.
Hey, I got DFW TV Worldwide on Facebook, and I'm trying to get everybody on there that got business, got podcast. You can utilize them 5,000 or 4.
Was giving him the game. Yo, Duke, you freaking gave him the game. Yo, Duke. Yo, but Duke is coming back like President Trump now. He's coming back. He's going to reclaim the power, take the power, and he know what to better do now and who to surround himself with now moving forward. This is unfreaking believable. And watch what happened in the blog world. Watch what happened.
4,000 fans on there, and just that traffic to prepare your shit even more.
Yeah, I'm hey, nigga, I'm listening to you, bro. I mean, you go live and shit. I'm listening to what you're saying, what you got going.
Yeah. We know where you got the game from. You've been listening to Duke. Duke had the whole freaking YouTube streets jammed up, bro. You couldn't like really go nowhere on YouTube streets and not see Duke Faro's videos. It was like that. Duke Faro started this whole let me take my matters into my own hands and get on this online joint and really do some investigative journalism. That was Duke Farrell doing that, bro. Now you got everybody jumping on rappers. Anytime something happened to a rapper or something, here come the bloggers jumping on every trending rappers issue that happened. Here come the bloggers. Oh, here, look what happened today. This one guy dropped and yeah, he was walking out and jumped into the car and then bullets flew over his head and then went through the chest and da 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 da. Yeah, oh yeah. And then I heard another blogger yesterday. Yeah, I think it was about Big U. Yeah, or the other day or something. It was the other day. Oh yeah, but you know, everybody talk about Big U, but I got the paperwork. Okay, and you know what I'm saying? Okay, good. Put it out there. Okay, everybody's eventually going to get the paperwork. I mean, he's the first one got the pay. Okay, damn. Okay,
Everybody know you, nigga. Everybody know you, nigga. You did. Everybody know
everybody
you,
know
nigga.
what, bro? I want to hear what you
Shit,
said.
nigga,
What
way
you
out there,
said?
niggas from
What you
Philly.
said? Scope.
More.
What you
Yeah,
said?
hey,
We
nigga,
gotta start exposing these, and this is why I started my channel. That's why we are war zoning, because we're weeding out these beta males, man. We getting them up out of here, man. We getting these turncoats. We getting these spies up the freak up out of here, man. Know what I'm saying? These are spies, bro. Beta males. This guy was in that pool with those funny people, with those candy men, right? Like Yella Beezy and Earl Spence and uh, the guy that they took down that they have already had now for about 5 years. Come on, bro. He's a tranny and all that.
I'm listening to you, bro. I mean, you go live and shit. I'm listening to what you're saying,
Oh
where it's
yeah.
going, fam. You did.
Oh
Everybody
what?
know you, nigga. Everybody know you, nigga.
Everybody know you,
Everybody know
huh?
Faro, nigga.
Everybody know. Hey. I'm watching this just like y'all. I seen it. I said, yeah, I'm gonna go back to this video, right? But I'm watching this just like y'all at the same time in real time, and I'm just remembering what happened. This is actually my video right here that we're watching, and I'm like, wow, this is some insightful stuff right here. We know who you were. You were watching Duke Farrell, and just like I told everybody, Duke Farrell had the streets. He had the YouTube streets on lock. So much so you even had Most Hated Blogger going at him for no reason. Most Hated Blogger don't know this dude, and Duke Farrell annihilated Most Hated Blogger along with others. He was going to war, man. It was crazy, and it was really like that. And I didn't, me personally, I did not like how they was ganging up on him. I'm like, because they at one time they were all befriending him, and I seen these snakes. But I was watching it just as entertainment, not entertainment, but I wanted to know. I told y'all I wanted to know what was going on with the whole Mo3 thing, and Duke Farrell was the only one that was actually reporting on it and had the gall to actually report on it seriously. He knew the ramifications on what could happen. He knew how them people were playing behind the scenes. He knew that, but he did it anyway. So here we go.
Shit, nigga, way out there, niggas from Philly. Remember, you had them Philly niggas hating on you for a minute, nigga.
See, that's what he want. That's what he want. That's what he want. He wanted that. He wanted that. He wanted what Duke Farrell had, and how Duke Farrell was genuinely standing up for Roy Lee. And it's not like Duke Farrell jumped on the bandwagon for Mo3 when he didn't. He created the bandwagon, but it's not like he just jumped onto that, just out of nowhere. No, he was already on board about this from Roy Lee. Rest in peace, Roy Lee, which was Mo3's friend, which is what kicked off the whole war between Yella Beezy, Mo3, Trap Boy Freddy. That's what kicked off the whole freaking war. Roy Lee.
Yeah,
Them
niggas way in Philly mad at you.
niggas bums, and like I say, they do
He said them
this
niggas
promo.
bums.
Every time these niggas put my name in they what's the name? You ain't doing. I'm raising my stock, fool ass nigga. See it?
Yep. Nah, nigga, everybody sharing videos of your ass, nigga. You all nigga, everybody got a video of Duke Faro, that motherfucker, nigga. Everybody got Duke Faro in their mouth, nigga. Duke, I learned, I said, yeah, nigga, what it's
Yo,
about. You better keep
look,
pumping shit, keep doing it.
look. I know I wasn't tripping. Look, I'm watching this again in real time, just like y'all. This is my video that I went back into the stockpile to see which receipts I had on these bloggers. And look, I just was telling you earlier in this stream, yo, Duke Faro had the freaking YouTube streets, online streets on lock. He was the first one that was from the streets that actually did real hardcore investigative, real hands-on journalism. These are facts. And had the freak, and then what happened was he was getting so big, his channel, people were sending him money all crazy. I mean, the YouTube algorithm was shaking his hand, meaning so he was getting all of this money even off the YouTube algorithm. All of these people trying to befriend him, getting around him, and they snaked him because he's a genuine soul, and that's understandable. And you know, just like look what happened with Trump, and now Trump back in power. Now Trump know what to do now. Now Trump getting at him now, and Duke is coming to do the same thing, and that's what's going to happen right now with these bloggers, and we're going to expose these bloggers because that's not right, man. Y'all wasn't really powwowing and pouncing for Mo3. Get the freak out my freaking face, nasty pink punk. That's whack. That's why I don't be doing videos like that all the time. You know, all that jumping. I'm not jumping no every damn video. Something happened to one of our black people and y'all just, oh look what happened here. I ain't doing that, man. That's whack. That's why I don't be jumping on every joint. I jump on what is going to make sense and help us to understand the mistakes that people are making. And at the same time, I am learning from other people's mistakes as I am viewing this, as I am viewing what it is that these rappers and entertainers have been doing. Let's move forward.
You're talking shit, doing your interviews,
Look
speaking
at
your
this
beliefs,
dude.
nigga.
Y'all, oh my goodness. Y'all see how he's
Like I
acting now,
say,
right?
they do
Y'all
this
just watch
promo.
later on.
Every time these
I
niggas
just
put
watch
my
a little
name
later.
in they what's the name? You ain't doing. I'm raising my stock, fool ass nigga. See it?
Yep. Nah, nigga, everybody sharing videos of your ass, nigga.
See?
Nigga, everybody got a video of Duke Faro.
See what I'm saying?
Nigga. Everybody got Duke Faro in their mouth, nigga. Duke, I learned. I said, yeah, nigga, that's what it's about. Nigga, better keep pumping shit, keep doing you're talking your shit, doing your interviews, speaking your beliefs, nigga. You know what I'm talking about, nigga?
Mm-hmm.
These niggas will catch on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, nigga, they're drinking that goddamn Remy on these hoe ass niggas too, nigga. They got that Remy, nigga, that Remy on these niggas, man. You know what I mean? Nigga, we're off to say, but you see how I'm doing it. Hey, Duke, I might go fishing on these niggas, Duke. I might go fishing on these niggas, Duke. I might go fishing on these niggas, Duke. That's how I'm lit. Hey, this is my view from my crib, nigga. That's how I wake up every morning, nigga. You know what I'm I wake up every morning, nigga, looking at that water, nigga. Feed my ducks, nigga. Feed my ducks, looking at that water.
Yeah, I like that. Look, y'all see a nigga, he just look regular. He just look like old thug ass nigga. He turned the view around. That's some you niggas can't bitch ass blog.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to tell that blogger nigga. I was like, fam, nigga, I got some money, dog. I just I ain't no bullshit nigga like you, fam. I ain't on no dumb shit, nigga. I'm trying to stay out the way, but be in the way, nigga. You did? I'm trying
But
to
the
stay out
crazy
the way,
thing
but be
is,
all in the way.
this nigga's the nigga the dude he's talking about is the most hated blogger, and then this dude winds up befriending the most hated blogger. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? Let's go.
Yeah, you know, shit. Let me get a couple traffic signs and some yield signs just to put on the streets, nigga, in traffic. You know what I'm saying? Let me be the lights in traffic, nigga. You niggas can zoom through traffic. Let me be the stop sign in the
Right. You did? You did? Nah, my nigga, but say Happy New Year, fam.
Nah,
you
yeah, you know it. You know what? Hey,
And me and you gotta link up soon, bro. We gotta link up soon,
Look at him.
fam.
Want to
I'm
get
talking about we
look.
gotta link up soon, bro.
See
You
what
know
I'm
what I
saying?
mean? I be out here at What's I fuck with real life street stars a lot. You know what I mean? I also fuck with Never Satisfied Studios out here. I fuck with a lot of you gotta meet some of my people, bro. I got a white boy named JT Barnett. Man, that nigga was one of the producers on the Tiger King. He was my manager when I was rapping and shit. And me and him be out here. Yeah. Hey, I was on that Tiger King shit before the war was. Remember, the white boy went out there. He was going to Oklahoma. He told me, man, I'm filming some bullshit documentary. He said, fam, it ain't finna do nothing, bro. He said, it's a gay white boy out here. He got a bunch of tigers and shit. He said, man, I don't know what we finna do with this shit, fam. This was back in 2015.
Yeah.
He invited me out there. I said, nah, fam, some girl just got
Whatever, nigga.
Associate with it anyway.
Yeah.
So it ain't hard. You know what I'm saying?
No, I had some niggas inbox me and tell me you was a real nigga, fam. I had some niggas inbox me and say, nah, nigga, he's solid, bro. He's a solid nigga, fam.
You know
He's
what I'm
solid. That nigga Duke solid. He OG in the game. He's solid, nigga. You know what I mean? Real talk, man. You're talking about real talk, nigga. You know, that's why I fuck with you, nigga. I seen you going at that blogger, nigga. I said, hell nah, I want some of that too, nigga. I said, man, I fuck that,
you know what I'm saying? Nigga, you want that spotlight. You want that spotlight. That's what you want. See what I'm saying, y'all?
I want some of that too, nigga.
Hey,
you
had that nigga deleting videos and
yeah. Oh, I told his bitch ass up in the live. When we did that live that night, man, I made that nigga look foolish in the motherfucker, bro. Nigga, you ain't from out here, bro. You don't know what's going on out here, fam. You just talking, nigga. You gonna get yourself in some trouble, bro. Cut that shit out, nigga. Trying to put murders on niggas and shit. What type of hood nigga, project nigga, is online trying to put murders on niggas, bro? I ain't never seen that in my life. Nigga trying to get a nigga prosecuted, but he talking about he a hood nigga. I said, goddamn. I ain't never seen a hood nigga trying to get niggas prosecuted before, bro. On some shit that you have no idea about.
Exactly.
Man,
yeah. So like I say, I'm trying to get all my electronics back together because bitches went out while I was down there in Texas, so I got to get my shit back together.
Yeah.
Once I get my shit back together and I'm going live and doing my shit, and, you know, because right now I'm constricted to fucking Instagram. I can't go live on Bigo, can't go live on Facebook. I got 14 more days for that. I'm banned on my 15.
Hold on, nigga, you in Facebook jail, nigga?
This is what we've been going through, man. This is what we've been going through. Seriously. It's crazy, man.
Yeah.
They locked that nigga up in Facebook. I got a Facebook case, nigga. I got a Facebook case. God damn, these hoes wild. Nigga gave a nigga a Facebook case. Boy, they can't speak his mind for shit, boy.
Yeah, so like I was saying though, with DFW TV, I already got a buzz and a following, but I need more people like yourself and a lot of people with businesses to get on there live and just promote your shit. Just use it as a
hey, do me a favor. Send me the link in my inbox, fam. Send me some, you know what I mean, I can go check your shit out. Right? I can jump on that shit. Send me a link. I need that.
I'm finna send it right here from the Colony group. You're finna get a it's over with.
Big. Yeah, let's do it, fam. Let's do it, my nigga. Most definitely, fam. But say, let me get it back. I gotta go holler at my daughter real quick, fam.
Yo, y'all heard that, man? Y'all heard that? Hold up.
Try the double sign.
Hold up. Y'all heard that? Let's get into this. Hold on. Hold up. Yo, I salute you. You already know. I salute you, Aaron's views. I'm over here. Hold up. Let me just get this together. I'm working on this new app right here, seeing how this works out, the Restream app and all that. So I'm hold on, let me get it together. All right, yeah, I'm learning this joint. Check this joint out. All right, hold up, hold up. Okay, all right. There. All right, let's see what's this about.
You live? Okay, we live. We here. The Texas Godfather is here. Look, when it comes to this game of blogging, y'all know what time it is.
Hold up. All right, hold up.
What time it is with me. Y'all know how I'm coming. Y'all know. Nigga, I didn't see you stream 48 hours before you came. I didn't see that shit, bro. I mean, I didn't see you stream, nigga. I didn't see you stream, bro. Think about it. If I was a sucker, once you put a video up saying you wasn't coming, I could have started popping that shit then. Nah, I was gonna see if you really gonna come. Then you put the video up saying, nah, nigga, I ain't even coming down here. I can't make it. I even feel sorry for you, bro. I almost sent your ass a couple dollars, nigga. And then you talking about how my whip fucked up and shit. Nigga, I almost had you, bro. You say? Ah, come on, dude. You talking about that dude I'm a sucker. Come on, bro. I ain't gonna say, dude, get your dude. Dude said you a sucker, skull. Dude, you know what he said, I did come. Where were you? I know you came, nigga. I didn't know you was coming, nigga. You and your South Side ass fade snuck in this bitch, dude. Don't act like I was sitting around like you hit my line and said, hey, Scope, I told the world I'm not coming. But I'm going to let you know, man to man, I'll be there, nigga. Me and you going to link up. Nigga, you didn't say that. Nothing like that happened. Don't get, that's scary. Yeah, okay, bro, okay. But you snuck in this bitch, nigga. And it got, I'm scary, but I live in Dallas, nigga. I live here. I live here. I live here. Garland, Dallas, wherever you want to, whatever you want to throw in there, I'm here. You dig, nigga? You come back home. Don't come visit. Won't you just move down here, nigga? I can find you an apartment, nigga. I got a home girl that will hook you up with a lease, nigga. If you want to come home, nigga, I will get you your first month lease, nigga. Come home, nigga. I'm not looking for you, nigga. You dig? I'm not.
Do you see the clear contrast of the guy that was attempting to start blogging, creating content? He just started it a few weeks ago. He gets in touch with Duke Faro, who I told you had YouTube. This dude was almost like, if he would have kept, if he would have known what was going on and seen the plays with around, these snaky people around him, he was almost like the 50 Cent of YouTube at one point, because meaning when 50 Cent dropped his album, he had everything was just on lock. He had radio on lock. He had club promoters on lock. He had DJs on lock. I mean, everything was just 50 Cent when 50 Cent was out at the time. Okay. But when Duke Faro came out, dog, it was like, wow. It's like he gave the game, and he was telling the game online to people, telling his moves, and we need to be doing this, and creating networks and building this, and creating revenue off of this. And he was saying it online. Some of it he was giving to you on with Skull, online in the previous video. But look at the clear contrast. This is just nasty work. Duke Faro in the chat. Let's go. Duke Faro said, let go sharing now. Let's go. Duke Faro said, let's share this. Let's go. Duke Faro said, let's share this. Let's go. Know what I'm saying? I know I'm not tripping. I know I'm not tripping, Faro. I mean, I know but did you just see the clear contrast of Sko not having a page, a few weeks not having a page? He didn't go viral or nothing, so he didn't have a page really. He just started his page, admittedly so, by himself. Got in touch with you. You were nice enough. You did not even have to do it. He blew up off of that video alone. That video that he got into the video with you, going after the most hated blogger, blew him up right there alone. But you knew anybody you associated with online in the public presence, you knew they would blow up. You knew that. Did you hate on them? Faro, did you hate on them? No, you didn't hate on them. No, you didn't hate on them. You blessed them like, let's ride, let's make this happen. Let's get this message out there. It's more serious than just getting out here attempting to just make these dollars. You got on it like, yo, Mo3 and Roy Lee is gone, but they're not gone. But nah, we not having it. And most of us always felt like that. You know, when a rapper or one of our loved ones, as far as in the entertainment industry, has an untimely demise, we're like, yo, what the freak? And we be pissed off. We even be talking in the coffee shops about it. We talk in the cabs about it. We talk in the gyms about it. We do. Like, yo, you heard about what happened? Yeah, man, that's crazy. Da, 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 da. Yeah, we be talking like that. And we don't get to express ourselves. And now content creating allows us all to truly express ourselves in a way that we want to express ourselves and to the masses. And this is what Duke Faro started doing in the Mo3 case that was so heinous. I mean, taking somebody out on the freeway, heinous. Roy Lee took a comedian out. Are you kidding me? These are the type of beta males we are dealing with. And it is a real war. That's why y'all in the war zone. It is a real war. And Sun Tzu taught us about spies. This guy is a Sun Tzu spy. He's one of the 6 dedicated books of the 13 books or so that came from Sun Tzu in the form of scrolls, and he was in one of those spy chapters, one of the 6 spy chapters. This guy right here, Sko. This is who this is. This is who this is.
I'm not looking for you, dude. I'm not looking for you, bro. If you would have hit my line and said, hey, Sko, I'm out here and I got an issue with you, nigga. We need to see each other. Duke, I could have made that happen for you, Duke. I tell you what, Duke. Next time you come home, go live and link up with me. It's cool. You can go live and link up with me. I'll welcome you wherever I'm at, Duke. Wherever I'm at, Duke, you are welcome to come, Duke. Wherever I'm at, when you come to Dallas, fam, wherever I'm at, you welcome to come, nigga. You come party, bro. Come party, nigga. Pull up. You good, man. Yeah, you good, bro. You come party. Ain't no hard feelings like that, Duke. If you want to pull up on me in Dallas, nigga, I'm going to fight you, nigga.
Now you want to fight him. Now, Duke, I want to fight him now. See? Now I can't. Now, Duke, you know I've been, you know what I mean, for the longest time looking at you as far as what has been going on as a fan, but did not like how these people out of nowhere, like almost as if it was a concerted, coerced event that was put on, in tactical strategy that was put on to throw you off of your track. These people came like leeches to throw you off of your track, to still kill and destroy. They came to cause confusion. This is what these people came to do. Paid people to attack Duke Faro's page. Everybody who was attempting to truly bring out the truth about Mo3 and express themselves, in which they have the right to do, express themselves. But Duke Faro knew what he was getting into. He knew how these people played behind the scenes. How did this guy turn on Duke Faro like that? I mean, are you serious?
I don't know what you do, smoke, drink, whatever, nigga. I'ma roll something up. I mean, I'ma drop a low for your ass, nigga. You know I will, nigga. I don't know why we doing this little shit right here. You know I'ma drop a low until you pull up, nigga. We good. Pull up, nigga. Come to your channel, nigga. We live. What you talking about, dude? Live.
Duke, once this, I already know it's gonna go to another level at some point as far as on YouTube right now because of what just happened with Yella. It's going up from here. And Skull at some point, listen, he might respond, but listen, I want to get into the ring with Skull. I mean, come on, bro. At some point, we, enough of that, macho tough guy talking and all that. At some point, it has to come to when how men really do it, and we don't really just sit behind the keyboard like Point Dexters. We will come out and pop out, just like Duke Faro did when Duke Faro went against what was his name, Woody Wood, if I'm not mistaken. Pause. If I'm not mistaken, that was his name. But Duke Faro jumped into the boxing ring, y'all. Yes, he jumped into the boxing ring. A man, that's what men do, will stand up to another capable man that can knock you to the moon, but you stand in defiance, standing true to yourself, to oneself, proving to not to the world, but proving to yourself, I got this. I know why God made me. I got this. I'm a true warrior. And that's what Duke Faro did. And man, I salute that dude. I mean, 100 billion times all the way because of what he did. He showed that he's not just on here just playing around capping. No, I'm gonna come to your city, surrounded by the op, get into your boxing ring and get it on, knowing that if I lose, Gilly the Kid gonna make fun of me. All of his people that he already got making fun of me is gonna now share the videos and create content trying to make a mockery of Duke Faro, right? But Duke Faro didn't care about that. He's like, listen, I'm going to prove to myself, because myself is the world. I can only see through myself, so I'm going to prove to myself I'm the best, and I can't be beat. No matter what you say and try to do to me, I can't be beat. And that's what Duke Faro did. Let's roll.
Nigga. What the fuck is you talking about? You in here, nigga. You rocking with the best right now, nigga.
He's over here challenging Duke Faro, which means he's challenging Roy Lee. He's challenging Roy Lee. He's challenging Roy Lee's family. He's challenging Mo3. He's challenging Mo3 family. Why? Why do you say that, Warzone? Why? Why do you say that? Because Duke is the first one to come out and regulate for Mo3, for Roy Lee. Duke, Faro. Almost every big blogger that has anything to do with creating content around surrounding Mo3, it stemmed from Duke Faro. Everybody was scared. Everybody was scared. No way would you say anything in Dallas at that time. You're not doing that. Trap Boy Freddy, you're not doing that. You're not talking tough. You're not getting online talking about Trap Boy Freddy, talking about Yella Beezy. And you're not doing that, dog. In Dallas or not in Dallas. You don't think dudes can pull up? Dudes' money's long. They stretch. They money long. What are you talking about? You don't think they have resources? Dog, they working with the police. This is being brought out right now to the light. You don't think they can find addresses on Duke Faro? And you don't think that Duke Faro had that thought in his mind? You don't think he did? He did. And did he care? No, he didn't. That's all I'm saying. My thing is, I guess, drive is to show you what really happened. I didn't like what really happened. That's nasty work. Nasty, nasty work. And now you have all of these pages going up because of Duke Faro. I mean, listen, man, their pages was not up and popping. And we're going to go through a nice little list of these big blogging pages that they're carrying 1,000, a 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 a stream. I just seen today on Facebook, Charleston White on his profile, he has 286,000 shares. I'm like, okay. And guess who started and created all of that with Charleston White? We're gonna get to Charleston White. Duke Faro. Let's go.
And you know I'm the motherfucking champ. That's why you in here, dude. You know I'm.
Yep. Shout out to Zimmy. Shout out to Zimmy. I see you, Zimmy. So what Zimmy said? Let me see how. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see. Because I'm still learning this joint. Hold up. Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. So Zimmy said, what happened? What happened, Sko? Why didn't you show up to T Woods? But when Faro didn't come to the second fight, then Sko wants to talk. Sko is scary. Oh, see, I didn't know. Thank you so much, Zimmy, because I didn't know that. See, now you're putting it into perspective and making that more clear for me. Forget a second fight. Duke Faro stepped into the freaking ring, dog. And you over here, Sko, challenging Duke Faro even before the whole T Woods thing. But I mean, come on, Sko. Come on, Sko. You want to fight Duke Faro. But you was just trying to get all lovey-dovey bowing down at the altar. The last video I just played, you was bowing down at the altar, dog. Bowing down. I mean, you know, a real man and real warrior, if you would have had a beef with Duke Faro after you was bowing down at the altar like that, yo, dog, I wouldn't have put that online. I wouldn't have came at Duke Faro on. I'm not going to be bowing down to the altar and then in a blink of an eye acting like I'm over this dude, and that's crazy, dog. That's crazy work, bro. See, he's a beta male. And let me tell you why I know he's a beta male. I love calling these type chumps out. I love it. Because talk runs the world. So they can manipulate you in all type of levels with that form of communication when it comes to speaking verbally. Man, get into the ring. What's up? What's up? Sko didn't do it. Sko never did it. Never ever. And then we talking about, this is what men do. This is boy stuff, y'all. If you're not, excuse me, ladies, if you're not understanding what's going on, but this is boy stuff right here. When we talking about manning up, man to man, mano mano. Huh? So we can live to fight another day. Huh? How about that? Huh? We don't want to take you off. We're not scared to see you on the earth again. We're not scared to see you on the earth again. Huh? We see you again, we get it on again. Huh? Scared.
I'm a champ with this shit. That's why you in here. That's why you here, nigga. That's why you got your ass worked out yesterday. But you came, though. You came. But did you get your ass worked out, dude? Hell yeah, you got your ass worked out, nigga. I was watching your ass squad. I was thinking to myself, man, I'll work that nigga ass too. When I seen that nigga working your ass, I was picturing that nigga was me. I said, boy, that's how I would have worked that.
He's a clown. This dude is a clit down. Come on, man. Clown. So Duke Faro said Charles Harris is who I fought. Right. Oh, so you mean to tell me you didn't fight Sko? Because Sko? Oh, so Sko didn't want to show up and fight. I understand. I understand. See? Clout chasing, just getting online, just talking. He's seen a scheme that he can do just by getting online, just talking and acting as if he's really Godzilla like that, and not really manning up. And listen, you don't have to be a king warrior that can slay all dragons. No, it's about just manning up, man. That's what it's about. See, these beta males don't know about that. The betas don't know about that, but the real ones know. We salute the real ones because the real really recognize the real, dog. That statement is so true. If I haven't even
All
never
that
heard
bullshit, nigga, and shit. Bring your crazy ass here, nigga. You know what I mean? Here we go again, man. This book, nigga, how many fucking pages you gotta do, Faro? This nigga like 3 or 4 goddamn pages, nigga. That nigga, you a clap.
See, clowning on attempting to clown on Pharaoh when you clowning on yourself because it's all going to turn on you, just like it turned on everybody with Donald Trump. It's so funny. It's hilarious to me, right? Because Duke Pharaoh was just telling you in the previous video how they were striking all of his pages. He was just he gave you a rundown on camera, on set, live with you, Sco. You don't remember that? You didn't remember that? Or you did remember that and you was just attempting to get your people to get into the mind frame of what you want and how you want them to think. Is that what that is, Sco? And that's weak, Sco. We want to know why? Because it's not going to work for that much longer. It's not. Watch. Everything, the real is coming back and they are here. They're not coming back. We are here now. All right? We are here. Okay? Okay? All right. The real ones were not online. We were not online. The Poindexters were online. The real ones were not on, but they're online now. They're online now. Even the churches got to get online to get their points across and get their messaging across. So they're online now, bro. Y'all people got a lot of trouble. Y'all heading y'all way.
Cloud chaser, nigga. You are the king cloud chaser, nigga. Hey, say, remember that shit with you and Gilly the Kid, nigga? Remember how you cloud chaser? He bumped into your ass out there at Nipsey Hussle Memorial at the Clippers at the motherfucking Lakers Stadium, nigga. And they say your ass didn't want no smoke either, nigga. Quit playing like you a nigga who show up and do damage and shit, nigga. Nigga, we don't do. This is the thing about me and you, dude. You know the other bloggers might believe you a tough guy, but you know I don't believe none of that shit, bro. I don't buy none of that shit, fam. I see niggas like.
Wait. Hold on. Wasn't he just saying in the other video that how real Duke Pharaoh was, how real official dudes called him up and told him, yo, Duke is official. Told him up, multiple told him, yo, admittedly so by Skull. Let's roll.
Like you get washed every day, bro. Every day. Nigga, like you get washed every day. I don't look at you as no tough guy, fam. I look at you, I don't look tattoos in the face and shit. That shit don't mean nothing to me, fam. That shit don't make me feel no kind of way when I look at you. And if I seen your ass in real life, I wouldn't feel no kind of way. I wouldn't look at you as no killer. No, I mean, I don't know body catcher. I don't look at you like that, man. That's not who you are to me, nigga. You know what I mean? So,
this is nasty work. This is why I understand that I must keep my emotion, in check, even when I'm teaching people about others' movements. I'm not teaching people about people per se, but just looking at their movements so you can better understand what's going on around you in your life with the so-called friends or friends that come to befriend you in their whatever their reasoning is, So let's move forward. Oh, and Zimmy said, long live Duke Pharaoh and the colony and changing the world for our kids. Come join the movement. Let's go. Zimmy, I salute you, dog, because real recognize real and I can feel the energy. And I didn't even know this one was coming. Warzone, much love and respect. See, I got to you. I got to you first. No, you did got to me first. I just noticed it. But I appreciate you tremendously, Zimmy. That's a fact. Fearless said, "What up, though, Warzone? I salute you, dog. We not playing around out here. We are putting out all of the people who need to be hung out to dry. Okay, we are not playing around, Flame. That's a fact." Zimmy said, "Yeah, Warzone. Or they had like 4 people left. Ring Pharaoh had to stay in the ring for 2 concerts, right? They was letting Pharaoh get tired and stay in the hot ring under lights. Yeah, no, see, these are, and people not understanding that type of gang and that field, right? In which I do understand, right? Uh, these are tactics that are done by the opposing enemy. All right. Or when you're going into a certain arena in the boxing ring, these are tactics that the home team uses. All right. Like, so for instance, when Ali and Foreman was going against each other, uh, the tactic for Foreman was to delay coming to the actual fighting ring. So he had Ali in the ring for an enormous amount of time. You know what I'm saying? And that was one of his delay tactics. You know what I mean? So, and it was hot, it was sweaty, and no fighter wants to be just standing in the ring. You want to go. You don't even want to sit there 1 second. You want to hit the building and just go into the ring. But however, it don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? So you have to stay calm, cool, collected, and composed. All right, listen to some music, meditate, pray, do what you do to bring them nerves to a level of understanding and awareness, and practice your breathing, breathing techniques. So that's what must be done. And you must also understand, no matter what, I don't care if it's at the last second, when they say fight, listen, I'm going to do my thing. And that's the trust that Duke Faro had in himself. Did not fight in his hometown, did not fight around his people. See, I know a lot about that. And a lot of people don't understand the moxie you must possess for that. The God-given driven power you must possess for that, and muster for that. Are you kidding me? How many people will get up and say they're going into a ring of hostility in another city where they don't? I mean, they want to take you out, right? We know this in hindsight. They don't like them that much till we don't, not say take you out, take you off the planet, but who knows, right? You're going into another planet, or another planet. You're going into another zone. You just don't know what's going on, and you're going there to get it on with their peoples, and then you have the crowd screaming at you, going crazy. Everybody. I mean, if you have not had a chance to experience that, it's an experience that will teach you who you are, in as a man or as a woman, if you stepping into that type of a setting. All right, so yes, I appreciate that. Let's go. So Zimmy said 3 or 4 people are switching out, then the champion Charles Harrison, and they say they still say, or they say cheated. Yeah, they no they it's just a lot, and what I've understood, I remember being directed. When you go into another man's territory and turf, what I was told, you know what I'm saying, like by coaches and things like that, you you gotta, like, pretty much don't leave it to the judges. I was always told like that. Don't leave it to the judges. You have to decisively pretty much knock them out, pretty much, to where you can't just leave, you can't, or I mean, just purely dominate. I mean, to the point where it's no, you can't cheat us. You know what I'm saying? Because we know that's what they do. We know that. It'd be war like that. These judges be cheating. And so we talking about in the official setting in boxing rings, and this is what be going on. Okay, this is what be going on. Padding their fighters and all of that, and they over here talking all of this. Man, a lot of those fighters, them champions that you see, have not really seen no real fighters for real, for real. That's facts. They've been, padded. Their stats are padded, meaning they're putting fighters that they know that their fighter going to just whip on. Please, man, it's a lot of it is just a joke. A lot of it is smoke and mirrors, and it's all about money and really character and money, and if they can make money off of you as far as really outside of the ring more than in the ring. Really, that's really kind of what it's about. But let's go.
Get them tickets to the rest of them niggas, the mother blogging niggas. I don't buy none of that shit from you, bro. You know I don't. You know how I'm coming, nigga. You know I ain't seen too much, done been too many places, fam. Done set in too many cells. You did? I see niggas like you all the time, man. Come and go. Knock the fuck out. Loudest nigga in the room. You did? Be a cloud chaser on my channel. Shout out to Rhonda Gregory. Nigga called me a cloud chaser on my goddamn channel.
Get him.
Shout out to Duke Faro. Duke know his ugly ass nigga.
Wow.
Duke know, Duke know how I feel about him, man.
Wow.
Shout out to Duke Faro. Duke was cool at first. He and Duke Faro was cool at one point in time. Y'all see his videos of me and Duke Faro chopping up. Then Duke Faro just turned to a hoe ass nigga. That nigga Duke just turned, Duke, be honest, Duke, you turned to a hoe ass nigga on me for no reason, bro. I never did shit to you. 52 came on the show and tore your ass up. And you couldn't get over it, my nigga. You start throwing nigga ain't that nigga from God. That nigga, I said, Duke, so Duke, you wrong, man. I had number love for you. I had number love for your ugly ass, nigga. You know what I mean? I had number love for your ugly ass, bro. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. I'm 240, 5'9". How can I touch the next fight? I'm in Shreveport, Louisiana. You want to fight Duke Faro, nigga? I'm gonna line it up. Hey, Duke, I got 10 bands on this nigga, Duke. Me and Duke gotta line it up first. Yeah, Duke say he wanna line up. He gonna say, nah, nigga, I wanna line up with you. So go ahead, Duke. You line me and you up first. I see if Duke wanna take you on next month or next week or something, man. Whatever, bro. It is. But money and clout. So yeah, man, I already know, man. That nigga Duke, they calling you Dookie, but they not even calling you by your name. God, they calling you Dookie in this motherfucker, bro. Y'all get out of Duke, man.
Yo, Duke, man, if you could, man, at some point, man, get a message to Sko, man. I want to get into the ring with Sko. You see how he got some dude for you, or said he has some dude for you off the muscle like that. Probably don't even know who he is. I don't know if he know who he is or not. If he do, it don't matter. But Duke, you got somebody for Sko. Duke, you already got into the ring with somebody. You already got into the ring with Charles Harris. All right, Sko is talking all of that. You know, you got the wolves, the wolf pack woke up from their slumber, right? All right. How about doing it that way? Hey, I'm just throwing it out there, and it needs to be out there. I want to get it on with Sko. Let's go. How about that? I want to get it on with Sko. How about that? Let's go. Sko, how about that? I don't want to hear, oh, you don't have $1 million to get into the ring. Oh, no, you don't know what you doing, who you with. No, I don't want to hear I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. I have some fighting material on my page, right? I put it out there. You can see how I'm giving it up, meaning I don't care. You can see how I'm giving it up. I don't care. I don't care to know how you fight, right? All I care to know is how I fight when it's time to get into that ring. That's all I care to know. Let's go.
Man, stop calling that nigga Dookie, man. Stop that nigga shit face. Nah, I'm fucking with you, Duke. But Duke, at the end of the day, fam, I gave you your props, ugly ass nigga. I said you pulled up, dog. Get your whole ass on, dog. I said you pulled up, man. Niggas gonna come on my show. And bro, I come on the show. I ain't tripping. I tell you all this shit face to face, let alone over these damn computers and shit. He know that. He know how.
Clown. Hold up. Watch this one. Watch this one. We just exposing these people, man. We don't like this. Come on. Hold up.
Find your next possibility on cars.com. Where to next?
And all you doing is just jaw jacking and talking, fam.
Hold up. Now, before I get to this next clip right here, right? Let me get to the chat. So TD the Oracle, shout out to TD the Oracle. I feel the energy. TD the Oracle says, salute, grandest of the risings. Let's go. And I told you I felt the energy before I even read that, and that just gave me even more great energy. Thank you so much. And salute to all. Grand rising to all. Not good morning. We grand rising. Let's go. Right? Let's go. Zimmy said, okay then. Okay then, had switches out 3 to 4 fighters. They didn't want to fight. So after almost an hour, then at then okay, so after almost an hour, then at the end, they put the bag on him. Faro was winning. Then Harris ran over to Faro while he was talking. I do remember that, and I remember him uh, swinging wildly and attempting to bash Faro in the back of his head. I really do remember that vividly. I really do. You know, swinging all wild and crazy. You know, and it's just they didn't have a real referee in there. They didn't. Flames Fearless said he mad because you told the truth. He's from Garland. That's a fact. You know, I mean, again, these bloggers, again, did not have nothing going until they literally contacted Duke Faro. Duke Faro didn't act funny and not like, nah, he's embracing people like, nah, let's get this going, fam. You know how Duke talk. Let's get it going, fam. Let's do it. Let's make it happen. You know, and he's giving them a chance. He blessed them to get on his platform. He had the YouTube streets jammed up. I mean, I kid you not. If y'all all remember, put y'all's mindset back how that feeling was before you knew who Duke Faro was like that. Think about it. Now you have Charleston White, but now let's move on real quick. So Zimmy said to ref and hit Duke in the back of the head. Woods was talking to Faro to distract when he was yelling jailhouse rules. Right. I seen it the whole time. I seen the tactics and I seen what they were doing. You know, again, I knew Duke Faro was going into another man's hometown. I knew that. He was around the man's ops. All right. Faro didn't come with a 20-man entourage. I mean, Faro went in there for real, bro. Warrior status. You know, if I'm gonna go in here, I'm gonna give it all I got. I don't know if I'm gonna come home. I don't know. He didn't go there with 20-man entourage. He going into another man land. He don't know if he gonna come home or not. But he went in there warriored up. I know what he was thinking about the night before. We're not playing around. We're not playing around. That's what you stand in the face of the fire and the face of adversity. We're not playing around over here. We're not playing around. Warzone said Warzone versus Skull. Let's go. I like the sound of that. Now I like the sound of that. Now I like the sound because you seen it's only right. You seen what Skull did on a public forum. You nasty, nasty, malicious man. What he did to Faro, attempting to embarrass him, talking about, I got a dude for you. Dude just come up out of nowhere. Again, I don't know if you know the dude or not, but I got a dude for you to get in the ring. Why you need that dude for him to get in the ring? You get into the ring, sucker. You get into the ring, chump. You get into the ring, Skull. But nah, since you wanted to do that and you wanted to offer somebody else, like who is he? Who is he? Right? What business does he have to do with it, right? But you was willing to allow him to face Duke Faro. So how about it? Warzone versus Skull. How about that? How about that? And I really mean that. Faro, I truly mean that. If you could get a message over there when they start the rumblings, or even before, if you could even start it. Might as well. The war don't they thought the war don't stop, bro. The war stops when we win the war. They think they have won a few battles. They lost. They lost in the long run because we seeing that they are not putting out truthful information. We seeing that they are crew jumping. Okay, then they don't stand on morals. They don't stand on self-respect. We seeing they have been exposed all from really this whole Mo3 thing, this whole Mo3 ordeal, and Roy Lee. Seriously, because these people, these bloggers were not popping. they were not popping. They were only popping because of yours truly, and that is their brother Duke Faro. And that's a fact. Sko would not have 2,000 to 3,000 people coming to his live daily if it wasn't for Duke Faro. Duke Faro would have been at 500,000, 1,000,000. At the rate Duke was going, Duke was the only one that I know that ever. He the first one I know from the hood that did some hardcore investigative hands-on journalism. I've never seen nobody do it. Before Duke, I have never seen nobody do that. And put in the chat if you've seen somebody. Again, I don't see every blogger, so I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Every blogger's not on my algorithm, so I wouldn't know, But from what I've seen in my algorithm, I have never seen that done before until Duke Faro did it. And then, again, all of these bloggers that you see now with huge platforms, at the very beginning, they bowed down at the altar. They did. They bowed down because Duke Faro don't know these people. It's not like there's mans in them. No. If you are reaching out to me, that's because you have an interest, which is okay, because both interests is, if it makes sense, it can benefit each other. It makes sense. However, Duke Faro interest was a bit higher as far as what he was doing. He didn't have to deal with any of these. If Duke Faro didn't deal with none of these, it's almost like Kwame Brown. Do y'all remember Kwame Brown? Was doing Kwame Brown and the Bus Life. Kwame Brown, you remember how he had it jammed up, like you couldn't, everything Kwame Brown. Do y'all remember that when he just was going off on Stephen A. Smith and everything, and Kwame Brown was nice enough to put all these other people on, and then these people started turning on Kwame. Y'all don't remember that? But if Kwame Brown would have just if he'd have been like, man, I don't know these dudes, man. I ain't putting these dudes on. I'm gonna just keep on my platform. When I was doing, nobody was looking at me like that. Now everybody looking. I'm gonna stay on my platform. I'm gonna strike your page, you use my content. I'm gonna strike your page, you use my content. You know what I'm saying? If Kwame could have been on it like that, he didn't do that. He, in fact, was embracing people. He was letting people on his platform. And this is the same thing Duke Faro was doing. But now we know about these snakes. But now we really do know these Sun Tzu spies. I know about it because I read Art of War. I read Sun Tzu. I literally read it. When the feds raided, and they had me in an interrogation room, out of all of the questions they asked me, the last question that was asked to me was, whose book was that on the wall? I said, what book? He chuckled, right? He chuckled, and I was like, what book? He was like, you know who book that is. Come on, man. He was like, that Sun Tzu book on the wall. Because there was a book on the wall, Sun Tzu, right? And I didn't chuckle. I was like, I don't know. And he was like, okay. But the thing is, Sun Tzu, 6 chapters dedicated to people like Skull, people like Charleston White. Let's go.
You got your money. Get out of the way, fam. I'm still a.
I remember Charleston. I remember again, Duke Faro blessed Charleston White. Okay? Blessed Charleston White when Charleston White he was not popping. He was not popping. I even had a back and forth myself with Charleston White on a FaceTime. I have it on my Instagram. Okay? And he wasn't popping at that time. But Charleston White went to Duke Faro, and then it went up from there. And then this guy turns on Duke Faro. Are you kidding me? Watch this.
activist, fam. You forgot what that mean, dog. I still want to change my ghettos. I still want to change my people. Stop the black on black crime and violence. Get out of my way, fam. Charleston White, stop speaking for us. Stop speaking to us. You not like us, fam. You understand? You don't come from the Dunya family.
Hey yo, Duke Faro coined "not like us" before Kendrick Lamar, dog. Ah! Hey yo, Duke, you coined "not like us" before Kendrick Lamar, dog. Are you serious? Let's go. Let's go.
You don't come from the Dunya family. You don't come from where we come from, my neighbor. What are you talking about?
My neighbor.
Stop acting like we care about Ronnie and Armani. What are you talking about? You remember Brenda Naya? The North Dallas projects? You remember Miss Gloria? They got hit in the drive-by in South Dallas? You remember Botham John? You remember John, OG in South Dallas? Do you remember Roy Lee? Do you remember Mo3? You know how many other names? You know how many other names I done advocated for in my city? I didn't take no camera with me most of the time. Nah, man, we speaking up against everything. We trying to change everything. You met me on that principle. You met me on that angle. But as soon as you start getting money, man, you talking about fuck them kids. You started telling people you was great, fam. You didn't want to do nothing. And then
I don't know, y'all. There's some pretty heavy allegations that Duke Faro basically have on Charleston White, y'all. So I don't know, y'all. And I think it's out there. I think it's in the public, man. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be talking about that at some point, but damn, I don't know. We ain't gonna talk about it on this live stream, but damn.
when you get on here, every time you do something out of line, it's a character. It's part of the show. Look, you ain't been playing, fam. And all you doing is just jaw-jacking and talking, fam. You got your money. Get out the way, fam. I'm still an activist, fam. You forgot what that mean, dog.
Right.
I still want to change my ghettos. I still want to change my people. Stop the black on black crime and violence. Get out of my way, fam. I don't need no money to spread no message, fam. I'm Duke Faro, fam. My
Let's
name
go,
means
Duke.
something. It's in my spirit, it's in my soul, fam. I don't need $1. Way out in here in Florida.
This was wartime, baby. This was wartime. You feel the energy coming from Duke. This was wartime, baby. You in the war zone. Let's go.
And I'm affecting the city with words. Because in the beginning was the word. And the word was. And it still is. Tired of hearing you talk, fam. You might need to do a shahada or something or repent, fam. You need to get out the way, fam. That's what you need to do. You need to stop talking to us because you're not like us, fam. And this your last warning, my
Damn. Now you seen that G check, you know what I'm saying, from Duke. Now, Charleston
You
White
found a place, focused, ordered your...
Now, Charleston White was in the car with Duke Faro, okay? getting. I attempted to find that video. I don't know if they got it scraped or whatever. You know what I'm saying? From no one, Duke. Now, Charleston White
found a place. Focus. Ordered your.
Now, Charleston White was in the car with Duke Faro. So Charleston was in the car with Faro, and I remember that video distinctly. I attempted to find it, but Duke was admitting that he's learning the game from Duke Faro. You know, he had to get with Duke Faro, you know, to learn what was going on and to try to get the message out. And you know, since we have the same message, you know, he figured, you know, to get with Duke Faro, and this is when Charleston White was not popping, but Duke Faro was popping. You know, so, you know, I wanted to show that, but obviously they did something with that video. They've done something with that video, so hold on.
In this city, there's plenty of mothers and buried their babies. Plenty. Y'all bullshit. That's why I left this motherfucking town, because this is what y'all wanted. I sat back for over 10 years in this community. The schools, the juvenile system, the classy lady, the churches, the court system, city hall. This is what y'all wanted. Y'all clapped for this.
Nobody want to hear that shit.
The police department been watching it on the internet. They done put together a violence intervention prevention task force that's supposed to be a boots invested into this shit. Nigga, all y'all niggas that's playing in the streets, all y'all niggas that's going to prison, all y'all.
You just came out of prison, nigga.
All the comments emotionally and mentally invested in making posts and writing about this shit. Man, come on now.
You saw that?
Come on now. Yeah. The Bible say real, but nigga.
Look at the comments.
Writing.
Look at those comments up there.
Man, come on now. Come on now.
Somebody said Duke Faro been done went viral. Hold up.
Reshared and replayed and rewatched all the comments, all the people that's emotionally and mentally invested in making posts and writing about this shit. Man, come on now. Come on now.
Nobody want to listen to you.
The Bible say real, but nigga, money at this word hard is. So reach into your hearts, into your heart's pockets, and give something to that GoFundMe.
Twisted back. I'm coming out.
I very much intend on.
I don't know if that's something. Faro talk. No, that's Jeremy Lin. No, that's Jeremy Lin. Jeremy Martin.
Yeah, I had to think about what I could say and what I wanted to say. Yeah, nigga, only thing I could do is relate. That's where empathy come in at. Put myself in his shoes as a father.
You can't talk because Duke Faro. Duke Faro got you.
Out of fear. And ultimately,
yo, Faro, you got these dudes going ham for you, dog. Because nobody liked the play. These niggas seen the play, man. Like other people seen the play like I seen it, man. People don't like that, man. Nah, people, it's the principle. That's why I'm like,
nigga,
like, yo, I want to get into the ring with Skull.
Nah,
I want to get into the ring.
yeah,
Can somebody send this to Skull?
Yeah, I had to.
Can somebody send this to Skull? Let him know I want to get it on with bro. Yo.
It's a tragedy.
Duke Fair, yo, Jeremy.
Most people don't care.
Yo, Jeremy Mo.
Emotionally responding to a tragedy.
He is tight. Out of all of the other comments, he got about over 500 people in the room. He's mad about Duke Faro.
A bill, a life issue, a life tribulation.
You don't even know what to say now because of Duke Faro, bro.
They won't care as much. On to the next tragedy. But from what I see, the mother got a great support system of friends and families and loved ones that can embrace her. The rest of y'all just on this motherfucker talking.
Know what I'm saying? Y'all seen that? Hold up. It was another one I wanted you to see.
Well, get your dad. I'll whoop your dad. Then you got another man. Hey, that's my blood partner, homeboy. I'm OG. We came to fight, and then another grown man that's almost 55 years old. Say, I'm 60 years old. I'm OG Percy. And about rainwater and all these grown men and that little Truman Street Bloods, and we'll blow your head off, blood. And Duke Faro said, man, this just Facebook arguing about rainwater and all these grown men and that little boy saying, you don't know who my dad is? And my son's name in jail. But I'll fight you. Talking about my city, I'll go back to jail for this. Yeah, I don't care nothing about nothing. Yeah, I'm a bad example for my kids and anybody else. All I do is YouTube video. Let's fight, nigga. And Benny Boy and them say, we'll kill you. I bet you come to Truman Street Bloods and we'll blow your head off, blood. Well, then Duke Faro saying, man, this just Facebook arguing about rainwater and all these grown men and that little boy saying, you don't know who my daddy is? My daddy is a blood. My daddy is an OG. Say OGs, y'all kill each other for me. And the little blood on the side saying, my daddy is, you don't know who my daddy is. And the blood nigga saying, Sue-woo. And the OG nigga saying, say, cuz, yeah, cuz, rip. Say the blood in the Crips, and so we joining together. I'm gonna fight for the blood kids, and then we gonna fight against Dallas, and we gonna make it against Dallas against Fort Worth. Cause we so dumb and stupid, we don't know how to solve no problem no other kind of way. We look at us dumb black men, y'all. We gonna fight each other. We some dumb black men. Say, I'm 55 years old, and I'm a Crip, cuz. And other niggas say nigga, I'm 45, and I'm Truman Street Blood. Hey nigga, we ain't got no house. We ain't got no cars. We be walking everywhere. And nigga, we be at the parks. And nigga, we wear fake jewelry. And all our kids is troublemakers. Yeah, all our kids troublemakers. Say, nigga, I'm almost 60 years old. And I used to fight for the Crips back in the 90s. Nigga, I used to kill Crips, nigga. Duke Faro said, well, I just want to fight. How we gonna fight? We gonna fight over here. Well, we some big old dumb black man. We so broke. We so dumb and stupid. We ain't got no money. Well, y'all, let's just fight. Well, what we gonna do, y'all? Say, cuz, man, y'all see how this look. OG Percy.
Yo, this dude, man. He gonna run right into the right one, bro. They're gonna take his teeth right out of his mouth.
Day one, I do this for y'all. Let's get it, man. I'm done. Boy, that nigga Mr. Nike say, man, clout is a hell of a drug. And I'm starting to realize it even more and more and more. Cause I seen the nigga change, fam. Faro still Faro. Man, I've been Faro nigga since I got on this live shit 2016. I'm still Faro. And I'm still gonna be Faro when I get the monies. I wrestled with this thing for a little bit, you know. I thought about it and I was like, yeah, man, fuck that nigga. It doesn't even, but I understand. Dookie Faro. My nigga, I've been called everything under the sun. You know what I mean? I've been called it all. Let me play this for you. This is my response to Dookie Faro. This is my response right here. Okay. I don't even got to say your name. I don't got this. Create a guard. This is my response right here. Know what I'm saying? Now the niggas say I went against him and this and that. I just said I'm not accepting no apology. I don't give a fuck. Nigga, you already disrespected me before you even called me, nigga. You called me and said, nah, leave that nigga. Don't let him. It don't matter what he's saying. He clout chasing. Then you called me back and said, go on get that nigga. Bro. And now, like I say, we ain't gonna be able to beat him talking. Not at the rate that he talks. You're not gonna be able to beat him talking. No, I don't want to do that. I don't got time for that. I don't want to do that. I'm not gonna beat you talking.
Right.
I'm just gonna beat you with action. That's it. That's the only thing I'm gonna beat you with is action. Cause you talk pretty good. You talk pretty slick, pretty swift. You got it. You got the fucking talking and the goofy laughing and all that other shit. You got it. You win. You win that in that department. But this is what I remember, and this is what I'm always remember.
No. Look how the universe do it for me. Look how the universe do it for me. I was looking for the video. But Faro be having all of the receipts though. Know what I'm saying? Faro be having those receipts, bro. This the video I was looking for right here. This the video I was looking for right freaking here. This is Charleston White not popping. He's not popping. Again, Duke Faro was huge, okay? And he was going to be basically where you see like Charleston White is right now. That would have been Duke Faro, but he let he allowed God to work and manifest, and it's working. He's seeing what's going on, and I know he see. Let's go.
Damn the whole damn, you hear me?
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
man.
Oh shit, man. Yeah, I had him on now. Oh, they ain't gonna pop back.
Yo, that's how Duke was laughing. Duke had that cowboy hat on when he was laughing. I remember I first seen him. I'm like, who's that? This guy got this cowboy hat on, black, right? And then I remember him laughing like that, and he was like, Robert Gomez. He was like, Gomez, and he just kept laughing. Yo, I was like, yo, who is that? He is off the meat. Let's go. Pause.
Yeah, man. Say, man, y'all gonna have to chill on my partner, man. You understand? Y'all gonna have to goddamn find y'all some donkeys or some cows to tip. Y'all gonna have to find y'all some cards or something to play with.
Man. Yeah, I don't know why they be picking on me, man. Cyber bullying me, man. Yeah, they be trying to cyber bully a nigga, man. I don't know why though, man.
What's wrong with you niggas, man?
They need something better to do with their time, mismanagement of their time, and a waste of their days. It's much more that they can be doing throughout their day, man. Their mamas will love some of that time. Their children will love some of that time. Nigga, their woman will love some of the time that they give me. Whatever you think of me, nigga, you shouldn't be thinking of me.
Sir, I don't believe you. I don't trust you. And I don't have to entertain you. I don't have to. I'm not like everybody else who you done made your little fame off of. I don't have to do that. You understand? I don't have to joke. I don't got to none of that. I can state facts. But man, that shit, it just don't feel good, fam. It don't feel good to me to go back and forth with you, fam. That's like my god brother. You know what I'm saying? Known him 21 years. We had one fight. You understand? And I won. And the brotherhood has been severed ever since. So you know what I mean? Yeah, we could have done some powerful stuff in the communities. not just in one community. We could have done some powerful things. I made a live and I said, hey, y'all, I wanted to know what my fans and subscribers thought about it. And like, you know, with the same little whatever, like it don't even matter, fam. Like eventually it's gonna die out. Eventually he gonna find another victim. You know what I'm saying? I'm not preaching disloyalty. I'm not preaching when you meet somebody and you cool with somebody, you use them as a joke or you use them as a segue to get more views and more clout or whatever you're doing. You know what I mean? I'm not preaching that. That ain't what I'm preaching over here.
Now, Charleston White, he's a whole nother thing. So you seen how Charleston White came up off Duke Faro. I showed you the school came up. I showed you Duke Faro. And Duke Faro was even upsetting the likes of Gilly. All right. And let me see. Was it? Let's see.
Fuck no, man.
Between at the Staples Center. be Wallow with Luis. We bump into him at the Staples Center outside. What y'all think he did? What you think he did? Huh? What you think he did too? Huh? He turned into the whole ass nigga that he really is in real life.
You got everybody, all these people. I'm telling you, Faro had online booked. Faro had online booked.
With a softer message, a more approachable message. Man, y'all niggas playing, man. Hey, y'all might look older because, nigga, I done had a hard life. Know what I'm talking about? Nigga, life been hard, man. For a nigga like me crippin'.
Yo, it was going down in the streets, bro. It was going down in those streets. Again, Faro had the online streets in a buzz. Okay, he really, really did. You know, and again, a lot of these bloggers and content creators came up off of Faro. It's just the bottom line. You know, it's just the bottom line. But I'm gonna end the stream right there. I appreciate you all for coming out. I might be on later on, so keep your eyes and ears open. Keep your walkie-talkies alert. Okay, smack that like button, share this video, subscribe to the channel. Let's go. You in the war zone. Zimmy, I appreciate you, dog. That's a fact. I appreciate all that came through. Thank you all. Let's go. I love you all, except for the ones I don't. Peace.